Hello. There is enough air for the moment, there is not enough wind, so breathing is very good for me in these moments. It's a bit a while now that I have like feeling into my body, my mind, my soul. There is something I'm like yeah, I really need to listen in these moments for the moment. So I want to say a lot, but I just want to speak from out of my heart, and I want to let the words flow from my heart into my mouth, so that I can share things that I am experiencing now. I just did Luyong, and it's really a challenge, the challenge that I gave myself here in Belgium. It was perfect. It is really a challenge because there are things here in Belgium that feel so like not in the flow, and that's a good thing to experience too, because then you know what the flow is. Because I was a lot in a flow state, and like what I am experiencing for now, it's totally not flow stating. And if you are in flow state, everything is always good. Everything is always good, even if you are not in the flow state, but the feeling is so vibrational high, and you attract so many things that you want. And here I feel that the trigger in the mind from the not positive things are much sooner there than I was in Portugal, or we were driving, or we were not like at one place for a bit of time. And I feel here in Belgium that there is a lot of time. They work a lot with time, and they are working so much in time. There is time for everything, but they are so strict and planning in the time that they don't have time anymore. And the things that they are planning to in this time, it's not working. They don't have time enough, and they are doing everything so fast, and still they have no time enough. So that's really strange, because I don't want to do like that, but you have the feeling like you are triggering, and you're triggered with the time because others are doing that, and then you feel like the same. It's like inside you feel like what is going on. I'm like a bit it's a bit more upheavaling, and it's like whoa Unicia, don't do this, you don't do that. And then I just breathe, and I just do my thing again, like I always did that. And it was always sooner done than I was working with time. And that's something, yeah, I don't know for sure, but that it feels so not good. That is some thing of the program too, that they are keeping you so much in time that you don't have time anymore, and that you are like not calm, that because it's not done by the hour that it has to be done. And if I'm doing something I work with time now, I don't get there. I don't know why, but it doesn't work for me anymore. So then I stopped a bit, and I do the thing that I always did. Since I have changed myself in that program, and then you see that everything is always right on time done. It's more, you are so much more calm, and that works. So that's one of the things. The second thing that I'm experiencing for myself is that I have to push myself so much to do some things, because I don't have a lot of energy for the moment. I am thinking about things that we don't need, but we think that we need to do it in this way, and now the feeling is more and more there that it is not the way that we need to go. And then the mind is making up some things like, what have you done, and it was better if you have doing this, but the mind is always saying the opposite of the things that you really want. And that's what I experience now too, that the mind is like more in struggling with the things that I want, and it wants to focus on that, and then I need to change that vibration, change my mind, and that has cost me a lot of energy too. Normally I do things with a lot of energy, and now I need to find something that gives me more energy again, and since a while I don't have this feeling anymore. It's a long time ago that I have a feeling like uphealing, like I'm a bit not imbalanced, something like that, but it's more a feeling inside, like you have not like butterflies, it's like shocks into your body, in the energy lines, that is triggering me, and sometimes I have like a feeling that I never had before again, like I'm not that happy, and yeah, there is a lot inside in my body is telling me that I have to do something different, and I'm not alone. My lovely boyfriend and Taliana are feeling the same, but we are always lucky. We go to an apartment of a friend of ours that is going on vacation, that we can stay there for 3 weeks or something like that, but we will see if we are going. We are a bit on our tree alone again, and to keep more like in our own energy, and see what will happen there. Yeah, but I really want to share this, because even in these moments you really need to push yourself through some things. But this push that I feel now, it's like now since 3 days or something, it costs a lot of energy, so I really want to do something different about that. I did some affirmations, so I let some affirmations playing into my headphones, and that was working, because the mind has to be calm, because otherwise it's going all the other way, and that works. I did some hypnosis things too. I really love hypnose, hypnotizing yourself. I did it like a few months, but that's almost a half year or a year ago or something like that. I did that quite a lot to see what will happen, and we have some programs for that. But then after I had a lovely girl, Gaiea, she goes on YouTube, maybe Gaiea Sanskrits. I will recommend her and send a link in this video. I really recommend this girl. She is growing so fast because she's just doing everything with passion, and she has so beautiful, nice voice, and she have some sanskrits, some hypnotizing sounds into there in her YouTube channel. And I did that before for a few times, and it was working too. It's to be a bit more calmer, if you want to have a bit more rest. I love the sound of her voice, so it's really resonating with me. And it's the Ram Sanskrit. It's like about 24 minutes, and it calms your mind and that you can go to sleep more faster. I really love this, because after that you are feeling that there is something different. So we have all these tools that can help you if you are feeling the way that I'm feeling now, or even worse, or better. Just do it and see what will change for you. everybody needs some different tools, but for me this is really helping. Like today I really don't like to do like anything. I was standing up, doing my rituals, I was talking to myself in the mirror, telling myself to cheer up, that I have a good day, and ask me the question through the day, what is the best thing that can happen for me today. Sometimes it's really not easy to ask this question because there is a lot going on for us for now. But I believe, I trust that everything is always good and it will be fine. It's just because we need to see something, and nobody can tell this to us or to me. I really need to see it by myself, but that's okay. So about this recommendation, this really helpful. So use the tools, use the knowledge that you have, and put it into your life, even if you... The best if you do this before, but in the moment that you are feeling like not good, you really need to do this, and not like being sad or being mad, or no, just do the opposite of it, and it will help you better than that. So today I was proud of myself because we are still doing a lot of great things, but sometimes it's just not going in that day, and then you don't push yourself too much. Just do the things that you have learned, and keep your head up, and rest a bit more, or meditate a bit more, or do things that you really love to do. And today I was putting myself up together because I really want to make some banana cake for me, Aliana, John, and the friend where we were staying. And I did that, and I was like, oof. Normally it goes like, it goes with the flow, but now it was like really push myself into it. I really want to do this, and still I didn't had that energy, but I did this, and after it was yummy, it was good. I was glad that I did this, because sometimes the mind is like, you have not doing anything today, and it's triggering you constantly to go into this not positive mindset, but that really is not good for you. So why would you do that? You did that before, so that's not good. And this is what I am experienced now for a few days. So if you have this for a few days, it's like, what is going on here? The nights too, I not sleep that well anymore. This night I had a really nice dream. I do not remember it like a lot, but John, my boyfriend, was saying to me that he knows if I was telling I had a nice dream. He was like, you had said this to me in the night. I was like, what? Did I say that? So I'm talking in my sleep. That's good too. But that's like, huh? Did I do that? But I was just so happy that I had a lovely dream, and I don't remember everything, but I remember that it was nice, and that we were doing that in this moment. So we were like in another dimension, and everything that is coming into your mind, like ideas and things that you want to do, and you already are doing this, because otherwise from into your higher self it wouldn't come to you. That's because you did these ideas already, and that we need to learn too, that you really need to trust on your higher self. And if you have ideas, that it is coming from your higher self, and if you are not doing it now, you have done it already, or it is there to be done. I listen a lot to some teachers too now, to set my mind good here in Belgium. I want to filter out some things again, to get in my balance again. I really love to be in balance. Everybody loves to be in balance, but I was at a few moments. I was for a long time in a flow state, and that feels so good. You are doing so much more things in the flow state, even if you are thinking. If you're thinking mind, it's saying from that you are not doing this, because it's new paths that you are making into your mind. So let's see what will bring the rest of the moments for us here in Belgium. Yeah, it's a lot of things, because we are like a bit focusing more on the system things. I don't know why, but that's something we have to figure out. The universe will help us to see, and if the universe wants these things for us, he will give it to us. But if he wants different things, then he will give it to us if you see it, and if we are following the path that he wants that we will take. Because the universe will always want to give you everything, that you can be everything for everyone. That's very that's something to really think about. There is so much for everyone, and we are the universe, so we can attract everything that we want, but you just need to set your mind in the right flow state. So for now, it's okay. I talked about that I want to be a bit more in silence with myself again. I don't know why, but it's like I want to find my inner peace. I was so much in inner peace, and that feels very, very good. Then everything flows in. It's just things that you don't want, you just ignore it. It don't bother you, and that's who we really are. We need to help each other, but you have to find your inner peace, because there are always like the matrix is like sucking. And if we are focusing on these things, like that is what I feel here in Belgium too. That there is more like sucking from the matrix, is sucking you into things, and then you really have to be stable on that. You really have to filter out. You just put out that straw from the other world and do your thing in your own world, because you are creating that. So it's nice that I have a lot of listeners already, a lot of followers. Thank you for that. I'm really glad that I can share all these things with you. I can share a lot more. I did before too, so I'm still doing this. Just to let you see, no fairy tales, it's just real life things. And we all go through some things, but we have each other to help each other, and to share some knowledge with each other. Everybody has his own story, but it's really good that you speaking to yourself and to others, because others can always pick up some words, and that will help to go further. So for me, it's go, flow and grow with me. So I'm very, very, very glad. Especially my boyfriend, he is doing so good. It's so nice that he helped me with this channel and with my Instagram and with the videos of my cooking, and he is really good at these things. And yeah, without him it would take a bit more time, but it is now good, so I'm very proud of that. So thank you so much, and have a really nice evening. If you are growing the periods that are not so good, just breathe and meditate, and know that everything always is good. Keep positive, being positive. It's so important to have this. That is a thing. They cannot take that away from you. It is. Keep good, close to yourself, find your inner peace. Just close your eyes and you will straight away go into the flow state. Just keep the flow state here in Belgium, and in other lands too. for sure. But for me now, my experience here in Belgium, it's like I really need to grab myself together and vibrate very, very, very high. So, well, that will be it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.